watching American Movie Classics. Saturday on the next Tough Guy Classics, Anthony Quinn, Lloyd Nolan, and William Bendix star in the stirring tale of the famous World War II battle, Guadalcanal Diary. Then, Dana Andrews must locate Nazi submarines off the Newfoundland coastline. Sealed cargo. It's Marines and Submarines on the next Tough Guy Classics. Saturday starting at 1 Eastern on American Movie Classics.
You were the only girl I ever liked a whole lot. But ever since you went old enough to know, you never looked at me once without saying somewhere in the back of your head, he's Kiowa.
Hailed as one of his best films, Elvis Presley is an Indian half-breed forced to wage war against his own father and brother.
We already had one fight. The first one we ever had in our lives. I won't lose this one.
Barbara Eden, Dolores Del Rio, and John McIntyre co-star. Flaming Star, premiering March 11th at 9:30 p.m. on American Movie Classics.
In March, join American Movie Classics for a month full of romance in exotic places. 3 American women long to find love in Rome.
If you throw a coin into the pool, you're supposed to get your wish.
It's the breathtaking 3 Coins in a Fountain. From Rome, prepare for love on the high seas as Cary Grant and Deborah Carr endure the heartbreak of an affair to remember. It's a hot, steamy summer in New York, and it's getting hotter all the time.
When it's hot like this, you know what I do? I keep my undies in the icebox.
Marilyn Monroe turns Tom Ewell's fantasy life upside down in Billy Wilder's classic comedy, The 7-Year Itch. Hong Kong provides the backdrop for the tragic love story, Love is a Many Splendored Thing, starring William Holden and Jennifer Jones. From Hong Kong, we jump to Siam for the first part of a Rex Harrison double feature in the classic Anna and the King of Siam and Unfaithfully Yours. On Oscar night, AMC is proud to present the first motion picture to win an Academy Award, the World War I drama Wings, considered to be the finest silent movie ever made. Lauren Bacall regales Professor Richard Brown with tales of her life in the movies, including the first time she met Bogey.
And he said, I just saw your test. He said, we'll have a lot of fun together. I thought, oh.
The premiere episode of the AMC original series, Reflections on the Silver Screen, Lauren Bacall. It's classic movies, exotic locations, and romance all month long on American Movie Classics.
Me, I got the core. Like you got the church.
2 people from 2 different worlds.
At least that's the scuttlebutt.
Scuttle what?
Scuttlebutt, you know, the poop.
Poop.
Struggling to hide from the Japanese and their feelings for each other.
We don't belong to nothing beyond this island. All we got is it and each other. Like Adam and Eve.
Heaven Knows Mr. Allison, March 11th at 5:30 p.m.
Gary Cooper stars as a good man who has it all. But to Geraldine Fitzgerald, having it all was not enough.
I've wasted my life. I've wasted my life on a failure.
Are you trying to say that you've had affairs with other men?
Yes, I have.
Where does a good man go when his life is crumbling?
I can't give you up.
Gary Cooper stars in 10 North Frederick, premiering Wednesday, March 14th at 9 Eastern, only on American Movie Classics.
Well, as a result of her role in Leave Her to Heaven, Jean Tierney found herself in a very awkward situation. She was invited to dinner, it seems, at a friend's house over in Cape Cod. And when she arrived, the house was in an absolute uproar because it seems that the cook had seen this movie and categorically refused to cook dinner for that evil woman. Well, Tierney went into the kitchen and she sat down and she talked with this lady. And after a couple of minutes, the woman said, you were really mean in that picture, but now that I've seen you and we've talked together, I find you pretty nice. Jean Tierney later said that this woman's refusal to cook dinner for her, and if you think about this is true, was the most sincere compliment that she had ever received anywhere. The cook was right. The character of Ellen was really mean. And when Jean Tierney heard that Fox had bought the film rights to the novel, she read it and immediately wanted that role. But she was better known for playing sincere, nice women at the time, so she thought at this role. Ellen would be played by Betty Davis, one of the other actresses known for their ability to be really rotten people. Well, it was at a cocktail party, as it works out, at Romanoff's when Darryl Zanuck went over and told her that he was actually considering her for the part. And a few weeks later, she was on location at Bass Lake, and the rest became history. She enjoyed working with Gene Crane and Cornell Wilde, and especially the director John Stahl, who had a reputation for bringing out really the best in actresses. She liked working with him because he gave her really concrete images to work from, and some of them were abstract. There was one particular part where she was really trying to locate the inner feeling that she had, and he said, think of a snake, do it in a serpentine way, and it was just perfect because she could get into that kind of feeling, and it really worked out well, and that kind of a method really works quite well for many actors. This is a movie about jealousy and how it can destroy a woman and the people around her. It boasts a superb supporting cast. There's Gene Crane, as I mentioned. Vincent Price is here, Gene Lockhart, Chill Wills, and Darryl Hickman, too. Let's watch Gene Tierney and Cornell Wilde in Leave Her to Heaven.